Alright guys, so welcome to this video. So in this video I want to show you how the high performance LED headlights work. And basically I want to show you how the high beam assist works in real traffic. So high beam assist works usually if you are outside of the town where there are no lights on the street. And this is actually one of my last videos with this car. I will hand it back into the Mercedes tomorrow morning, but I will shoot one more goodbye video with this car. So really how you activate the high beam assist is that on the left side where is the light toggle, you need to have it on auto. And then with this left toggle, you need to actually press it away from you, and then you will see here the A in the white icon, and that means that you have a high beam assist. What I didn't discover right away, maybe you had also this thought. So when I picked up the car 1 year ago, I always used high beam assist on auto, but sometimes I wanted full high beam even when it's like this. These lights are like half yellow, half bright, so sometimes it's better to just control it with yourself, these lights. So you can control manually the high beam, and actually the way how you do it is you need this left toggle put on the main headlights like they are always on, and then with this toggle you can move it away from you, and then you will activate high beam, and if you do that action again, then you will deactivate it. So right now in the city, and also I can talk a little bit while I'll go outside from the city. I can talk a little bit about this car. So this is my first Mercedes-Benz vehicle.
What do you want to do?
And it's a great car. This is 180D AMG line, and basically this is 116 or 86 kilowatts from 1.5 liter diesel engine. And this diesel engine is actually from a cooperation between Mercedes-Benz and Renault and Nissan, but mainly Renault and Mercedes.
How can I help you?
And I can say Benz instead of the Mercedes. And what is also interesting that you can say, okay, 86 kilowatts, this is not a lot power, and you are right. And also diesel is not like a sporty engine at all. But surprisingly, this is one of the most agile engines in this power output segment. You have some engines from the VW, I believe 0 TSI, which is only 3-cylinder, but that's a petrol engine. But you get the idea. I saw that in an article. Or you can say like a magazine. There were like all the tests of these cars, and this one was I don't remember exactly, but I think first or second in dynamic, like when you are actually moving with the vehicle. So this engine is surprisingly really good. It's very agile, and you can have a great fuel consumption as well. So now I want to talk about, maybe you are watching like first time this video on my channel. So I will be getting exactly the same car. Actually, watch now. Okay, so now it's high beam, and now it turned down to the normal. I need to pick up speed because I'm outside of the city. So these LED high performance headlights are exceptionally good. So that's my overall conclusion. You can see the lights are very bright, and this is a first level up from the halogen headlights, which I think you shouldn't like. It's not really. It's like a no-brainer, I would say, to have these headlights, because halogen, if you drive only during day and in a city, then okay, but halogen is old technology and it's just yellow light, not bright. So I suggest also it's not so good looking from the visual standpoint. If you are looking at the car, the front of the car is not so nice, you know. So I highly recommend to have this option, or which I would have on my next car, which are the multi-beam LED headlights, which are currently the best headlights on the market, together maybe with the Audi Matrix, and they can cut out the ongoing traffic. So let's say I'm going this way in the single carriageway, and in the opposite way, actually he's blinding me, it's like a truck. So the multi-beams can dim down the left side, and they can put the right side on the high beam, or they can just blind the car which is in front of you, and they can light up the sides of the road. So those lights are really, really great, and I can't wait to test them because I'm really, really curious how they perform. And now we have a main high beam. So you can see high beam when you have this icon in blue. Right now it's in green. I can accelerate a little bit. So now it's put like right away the high beams. I have a blue icon here, and you can see this sign is like super bright, and I can see amazing now. It's like during day the light beam is so powerful, it's really, really crazy. And when you would like catch up someone, then the lights would dim, like all of the lights, because this has only main headlights and only the full high beam. There's nothing in between, like in the multi-beams. So that's the reason. So now I have full high beams. It's very, very bright. I can go more forward so you can see it better. So it's like yeah, really like during day. But there is one problem, which is a significant problem for me. Not problem, but it's like a normal thing. Now you can see it's green because there is a car in the opposite direction, and now it's blue and green again because the cameras here, which are here, they saw the car and they turn it down. And then again we have full beams, full high beam. So if I press here, now they turn it down again. So if I put this in the manual mode, I don't have this A here, and I can put it automatically. Can you see the difference? I hope you can. And you can also like blick on someone, and you can also turn it on if you want manually, and you can turn it off again. So this is really great, and these are really fantastic high beam lights. So now I have a high beam, and in front of me I can accelerate so I can catch up this truck. In front of me there is a truck. And it is varying between the high beam and normal beam because the system can see a little bit that there is some light, but when the car is so far away, sometimes this system not 100% recognizes. You can see it varies between the main and full beam. But once you get closer to the object, to the vehicle in front of you, then the system can spot the car like 100%, and then the system won't put the high beams, so you don't blind this car which is in front of you. But when the car goes into the corner, sometimes the camera can't pick it. Like maybe now, yes, now it's a great example, because here is like a pillar for the bridge, so the system didn't see the car. So now it's still on a high beam, but I'm going to catch up this truck soon, and then it should turn off automatically. But the truck has like a big stripe. So now it turned it down. Maybe it is on purpose that it tries to light up as much as possible, so you can see as long as possible. Nice. Now it's also the full high beam, and yeah, these lights are really great. When I drive, I'm almost never alone on the road, because yeah, there is a traffic. Even though I'm not like from a huge city, always is somebody on the road. Maybe during 2-3 a.m. it's like less traffic, but I rarely drive at 2-3 a.m. in the morning. Now it's also a high beam, so it's really bright. It's like the best I've seen in any car, that's for sure.